Niger to Sierra Leone. Forgive me, God, can't leave me alone.
Welcome to Kibo's channel.
All right, welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I have two special guests with us.
Hi, I'm Carrie Ann. I'm Kibo's longtime friend for a couple years now.
Yay. Well, my name is Alexa, and I've been with Kibo for 4 years. Went to College with her. I'm giving y'all all this background information. It's not needed, but anyway.
So today we're going to be talking about, I think a topic that's really important for a lot of college students. What would we do if we were in college again? And also, what mistakes did we make that we would like to share with you guys?
Yeah. Who would like to start?
I thought about redoing, and excuse my
From Niger to Sierra Leone. Forgive me, God, can't leave me alone.
Turn. So I lost my voice because, as Chelsea likes to say, I get
loud.
I get loud. So
Very
of course
loud.
I lost my voice.
Very loud.
The first thing I would want to either do again or like redo is double minor. So in college, you're able to take a lot of classes. You're able to take things that on a specific track, and then you're able to dabble and really do things you're interested in doing. And I had an Africana Studies minor, but I think I would have liked taking like business classes to be more business oriented, because as you get older, you realize that business and marketing and economics, those kind of classes really shape our environment, our our economy, our society, and those are fundamental courses and experiences to have. So I definitely would have taken a course or two, or just like wet my feet a little bit more than I did, especially since I'm going to grad school now and I had to learn math all over again. Like, having had taken those courses in undergrad, I would have not had to relearn what algebra is or like geometry and all of that. So that's my first tip. Definitely wetting my feet more in more business-oriented courses like econ, business, marketing, all of that stuff.
Are you going?
Oh, yeah. For me, I would, to be honest, I don't know if I would go to college when I think I was going to go. Coming from a, foreign household, African parents, I think that that was the next step. And, I majored in psychology, but right now I'm not really interested in the psychology field. And that's also one thing you learn when you graduate, that maybe the thing that you were so passionate about in college is not what you're passionate about when you get out. So now, like, what do I do with my degree if I'm not going into psychology? Right. Sometimes I wish I had a little more time, like maybe a year, to think about things that I might be interested in before I went into school. And also, I'm not really sure if I would have went to a private school.
Private liberal arts,
predominantly
white institution.
Yes, that's another thing.
No.
We learned a lot from going to, a PWI, a small private school. However, these loans, though. Can we talk about these loans?
These loans are
Stacked.
bad. They're stacked.
Yeah, we've all graduated, so we're definitely receiving our loans, and, I'm definitely running, like, I could have gone to Towson or something,
Public school where it's not that expensive.
Exactly.
Private schools, I'm sorry, for those who want to go to private school, all for it, that's for you. But these loans, if you ain't got money, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, no.
Alexa, what would you change again if you had a, second clean slate?
I think I'm going to have to agree with you, Chelsea. Right now, I'm thinking about going to nurse school, so I have to do all the sciences, and I wish I went to, or at least tried to do some of the science classes at school, so that even if I decided not to go into med school or to nursing school, I would be able to be prepared, because now I have to do prerequisites, and now I have to go all over again to do all this stuff before I even apply to nursing school. So I'm just like, I also would like to have at least a year off to think about what I want to do, because when you graduate college, you think that there's all these opportunities for job employment, house, cars. You get at least $50,000 a year annual pay once you graduate. That is a lie.
That's a lie.
That is a complete lie. You get paid maybe $20,000 or less, and in reality, you don't get no money.
Or less. Dang.
So you think no?
We've all done odd end jobs, by the way.
Yes.
So and
the
where
new
we're
hustle
at
is to have a side hustle.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe couple side
hustles.
hustles in case your first side hustle, your second side hustle don't fall through.
Right, exactly.
So my tip number 2. I wish you could see my bunny ears, guys.
Yeah, my hair is all over the place, guys. I'm sorry.
My tip number 2 would definitely be to remain and be consistently active throughout college. When you go to college, it's such a changing point for you, socially, emotionally, physically, and being active and consistently active is so important for your mental health, for your ability to really be confident in who you are. And I know, having been a 3-season sports player in high school, middle school through high school, and then going to college and stopping that really had an impact on me. So my second tip is really stay active. And active can look like a lot of different things for who you are, what you like. I don't like to run, so running would not be my thing, but I do like basketball. I do like volleyball, and I wish I stayed consistently doing that, even though I wasn't doing it at the college level as I wanted to. I think finding whatever you like to do and making that your active routine and having something consistently in your schedule really can change how you experience college. Or actually, for me, it would have changed how I experienced life after college, because now I'm just now realizing I need to be more active again. I need to fit that into my schedule. And I have work, I have bills, and I'm like trying to do this adulting thing that... Do you guys feel like we know how to do this yet?
No, we're still definitely learning adulting.
Exactly.
I'm a child at heart. So no.
I tell people all the time I'm 12, and I'm actually 12 going on 25. So I am fitting it into my schedule, and if you can start it in college or just maintain it somewhat.
And try to eat slightly healthy, like some greens.
Veggies,
if you eat a pizza,
greens.
put some spinach on that joint, a little bit. Just
a
get some
little bit of
greens.
greens.
Yeah, that helps you. It takes you a long
digest
way.
and go to the bathroom.
So
that's important, y'all.
the active part, I would say.
For sure.
Definitely.
Be active and find something you love doing and do it consistently. Seriously.
Yeah.
Another thing that I would say is I honestly truly wish that I had used my professors more as a resource.
Yes.
Sometimes when we're in college, we're just like, today I don't feel like going to class, this, that, and the third. And it's like, you keep telling yourself you're going to do something and talk to these professors or whatever. But I think that if I made better connections, that sometimes, they might, by word of mouth, I might get the job that I want, or they may be able to place me in a field that the field that I'm interested in. Another thing, talking about that, is I wish that I had done an internship.
Yeah.
I did not do that at all. I was more concerned of graduating on time, graduating in 4 years. But what happens is, what's the rush in graduating and you don't have your job lined up? I'm not saying that it has to be imperative that your job is lined up, but afterwards it's kind of like, okay, well, after you graduate, months and months go by, and then like, what's going on, If I had an internship, it might be easier to put me in, what I'm interested in now and have experience.
Yeah.
A lot of jobs want you to eat. They don't care if it's paid or not. They just want you to have that background experience so that they don't have to spend 6 months training you while they'll bring somebody else in. So that's another thing that I would say to you guys is, please do not rush to graduate. You're still going to have the loans. I still have to pay. I rushed and I still got the loans.
Right.
So there's no point in rushing to graduate, and making sure that you make those connections, use your professors, and try to grab an internship. Like, seriously.
I think that having a relationship with your professor is very important, because especially if you are planning to take a year or 2 years break after college, after you graduate, when you apply, or if you decide to go to grad school and you apply to grad school, they're going to ask for 2 recommendations. One for professionally, and then one, of course, as a professor. And so if you don't have this relationship or this contact with that professor, how are you going to get the recommendations? And that's something that I'm having to deal with now. Who am I going to talk to? Am I just going to send an email to one of my old professors? They're going to be like, what? No.
Yeah.
So that's something important.
Definitely agree. It's funny because we all graduated from the same school, but we all have really different experiences.
Yeah.
So I know we're talking about things that we want to do again or change, but I had lots of internships, and I have great relationship with my professors, and I still am struggling here and there. The struggle comes no matter what, and I think that's something I would probably want to have a better understanding of in college. Is the struggle is real, and the struggle will be real forever and ever. It's just how you deal with that struggle.
Yeah.
And so finding things, like I said, the things we're noting right now, staying active, making relationships. What did you say? The first one?
The first one?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Well, you guys can tune this back and you can see that. But the ones that we're saying are really just to help you make that struggle a little easier. And so, because you guys remember staying up late in the which is the library. Hours.
I was always the first one to leave, by the way.
She was.
And it reflected in my grades.
I had to go to sleep. In reality, like I stayed up till like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
We stayed up. Ask them. If they didn't know where to find me on campus.
She was in the library.
She was in the library.
I was in the library.
And that sounds really geekish, but it's not.
We had to get the work done somehow, and I was always working. And so that's another thing. Like, as much as my second point was like stay active, it's also finding a happy balance as early on as possible. So like,
all right, sorry guys, we had a little technical difficulty for 2 seconds.
Yeah, just a little bit. But can I just say hair goals? Like, can y'all see?
Take care of your hair in college, guys.
Take care of your hair in college, guys. Yeah.
But before we got cut off, I was saying to find like a happy balance. So being active is important, but finding that happy balance and what that looks like for you is also really important. One thing I've really admired by Chelsea, our host here, is she used to find ways to really make herself happy in college. And one of them was going to ACE, our academic center of excellence. She loves dogs. Finds any moment to go pet a dog, say hi to a dog. Sorry about that, guys. And she would always go to ACE and pet the dog, and like I genuinely saw her like go there, be a little down, come out, feel happier. So figure out whatever makes you happy and find that balance and put it in your schedule for sure.
And also a support system.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if you're going through it by yourself in your room, okay,
you're gonna go.
A lot's my resident. I was her.
Yeah, she was my. Yes.
And she was trying not to be my friend, and I made sure.
No, you were going out your way to make me not be your friend.
What?
Yeah, you were. Yeah, she was dry annoying guys. But it's okay, we're friends now. We're more like sisters. So, at the end of the day, get yourself a support system, because guess what? It's after college. It's 2 years for her, 1 year for us, and we still hanging out. Yeah. And we in Miami. So get you a support system that would, help you when in times of need, feeling depressed, you have a question like, oh my gosh, I just need to get this off my chest. Right. Hey, it's all good at the end of the day.
No, seriously. Yeah. Before we came to Miami, like there was a little like time we weren't really talking as much. It was feeling like we got on the phone with each other. We were like, and I was telling the story, and I was like, oh, but I told you this, and we were like telling each other like, no, we didn't tell each other these stories. So like, you have to have a support system, but also understand like at times like you might fall off and like there might feel like there's space, but like always tapping in and making sure to check in with each other is so important. And that support system you have at school can last forever, right guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, just
absolutely.
making sure.
My wedding day,
my makeup will be slayed, hair will be slayed, or hair will be slayed.
Do you guys have any other final thoughts?
Tips on what to tell you guys to do. There's like this is the last thing I'm gonna say because I know I talked a lot. The people you start college with is not always the people you end college with. Yeah. And I think that's really, and I think that could be like a whole nother segment for Chelsea to talk to you guys about. Right. But it's okay. That is okay. Right. And it's the truth. The people you walk across the stage with, you won't know all of those people. Yeah. And the people you start with will not always be the people you finish with. And that's just like, I'm going to leave that there. And Chelsea can talk about that later on.
Right.
Yeah. I would say don't go if you're not ready. Yeah. Do not go if you're not ready.
Don't feel pressure to
There are so many other things for you to do. You can go to automotive school. You can do cosmetology. You can do any trade. There's so many other things that you can do.
You gotta tell them you're an entrepreneur. Start your own business.
Yeah, I'm working on my Kibo brand. But yeah, like there's so many other things for you to do. So fine. And also if you're in college and you're just feeling like, like I'm over this, do something else. Like do the thing that you love to do the most, and literally just find happiness in it. If it's once a day, once a month, if it's getting ice cream, every Friday, like college is rough, man. It's really rough. So that's pretty much what I would say.
I think for me would be experience as far as jobs. I think we talked about this earlier, but like I want to reiterate experience. Because you might have a nice little college degree, but once you try to apply for a job, they're going to be like, well, do you have experience in it? And you're going to be like, no. And they're like, well, no, we can't hire you. Because of the day,
you might have schooling and you graduate in college and stuff, but experience is something that a lot of these employers are looking for. So make sure that you're trying to dabble. If you don't really know what you really want to do, just dabble in a little bit of everything. And even if you don't find what you love, at least you know what you don't love.
Yeah.
So
process of elimination.
I hope that you guys were able to learn something from this video. You know, give us your feedback. What are things that you learned from college that, you know, you would like to give advice for? Things that you do over again, or maybe some things that you regret. I hope you enjoyed my special friends today. And I hope to see you in my next video.
Yay.
Bye.
Don't
forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
What they said, I did not say it.
Here, don't.
Bloopers!
Wait, hold on. We need to. Oh my gosh, bloopers. She said.
I said Chelsea. Okay. Welcome to Kibo's
channel. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Yay!
And
That was really difficult, guys.
yes, but I can't even see. Stay there. I gotta go down one. Stay. Okay. Bye.